It's Monday. Thanks everybody for watching and thanks for asking questions. I hope this video looks better than last time. And we did get some questions, so I'm happy to see them. And you want to go ahead and start?
Sure, we got 2 questions from Instagram, and the first one is, do you plan to pass the business down to your kids? So I am lucky enough to have 2 daughters myself, and
I've got a daughter and a son. They are 12 and 2.
Mine are 14 and 11, and as you know, this is a family business. This is our great-great-grandfather behind us on the wall here. We are 5th generation as funeral directors in our family, and it is very much a traditional family business. But as far as passing it down goes, that would sort of be up to the kids. If they choose to work here and grow up in the business and learn the business, and they happen to love it like we do, sure, it'll be there for them if they'd like to take it over. That's always been the way it's worked. Work the business, and then you grow the business, and it becomes, your business, and that's how it was for us.
Certainly no pressure. There wasn't any pressure for us. If they want to follow a different path, they certainly can do that. If they want to follow this path, they certainly can do that too. If they want to, as far as my kids go, if they want to, it's theirs. If they don't want to, they can do whatever they want, and they 100% support them.
Yeah, whatever you got to do, whatever makes you happy. I'm sure they would all be very good at it, but it's hard to say. They're very, very young. So, do you plan to pass the business down to your kids? Real answer. Do I hope that happens? Yeah, I do. I hope at least one of them takes over.
Yeah, at least one of them.
It would be nice. So, second question. When do you have time to yourselves? You can go first for that one.
So we do get time to ourselves. A lot of times it's not a normal job. It's not like we come at the same time every day and leave at the same time every day. There's days where I start at noontime. There's days when you start at 5 or 6. There's days when you're done by noontime. There's days when you're not done. So there's a lot of time spent here, but there's also a lot of time that you don't really know is coming, that you kind of have some time to spend with your family or do something. I love to go outdoors and spend time with my family outside, in the woods or wherever. That's what I like. But I try to find time whenever I can. I wish it was more, but I think that's everybody in the world.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not a 9 to 5, every weekend off type of job, but I think we get plenty of time off here and there. But like my brother was saying, when you get the time, you have to take it. Like say it's a random Thursday afternoon in the summer and you got nothing going on and you can do something, go and do something. But we do get some time to ourselves. I think it's probably averages out to just like anybody else for the most part. Maybe not, but I'd like to tell myself that at least. But it's a very time-consuming job. We are here quite a bit, and both of our families would tell you that we are here a lot. And that's that's okay. That just comes with the territory, so to speak. But yeah, we get time off. What I like to do is go on vacation, get as far away from here as I can, so I can't come back to work. That's always how my dad used to do it. He used to always go away on vacation, and he went far enough away where he couldn't come home if he needed to. So it was because it is kind of tempting to come back.
If you don't, if I say I'm going to spend a couple of days at home, I will come back to do things that I've been meaning to do or want to do, or things like that. You kind of have to.
Yeah, it's very much funeral service becomes your life, and it's been our lives for our whole lives, and it just the way it is. Some of you understand what that is, and a lot of you maybe don't understand how that is. It could just be a job. It's not just a job to us, and it's kind of hard to separate yourself from the job and your life. For me at least, it's tough. So, and one other question, yeah?
Yeah, we got one more. I'll take this one. We got a question in the email, and it is, can I prepay for my funeral? Short answer is yeah, of course you can. A lot of people prepay. Usually going into a nursing home is the triggering event that causes someone to prepay because they're trying to get rid of assets. But a lot of people do it just to be prepared. It makes sense if you wanted to kind of lock in today's price. You could pay for a funeral today and your family wouldn't owe us any more money when the time comes if we kept the same funeral. Obviously, if they wanted something different, that would be a different conversation. But it's definitely possible. People do it all the time. And you don't necessarily have to pay either. You could come in and just talk about what you want, and we could write it down and have what you want, or sometimes just as important, what you don't want written down on file. But a lot of people come in just to kind of talk about things and figure things out.
Yeah, I don't really have too much to add to that. Absolutely, people do it all the time. Plan things in advance. It's helpful for us, and it's very helpful to those that are left behind. I always ask people, if you could save someone you love a tough decision on one of the worst days of their lives, wouldn't you do that? And that's the thing. If you plan things in advance, there's really no hard decisions to make. Your loved ones just pick the day and the time and go with that. It makes things a lot easier for people, I will say.
does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
that's it for now, and thank you everybody for participating, and please send us more questions. Facebook, the comments are fine, or you can email us, the email will be on the screen, or if you know us personally, you feel free to text us, even you can call the funeral home number if
Yeah.
you'd like, whatever you want. And like most of the people today, they're anonymous, you don't have to say who you are, but if you have a question, we're happy to answer it. That's what we're here for, and that's why we're doing this, so I hope you guys are getting something out of it. We're excited to do them, so we'll
Yeah.
see you next
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah. We'll be back next Monday.
Thanks.
Thanks.